Support your boy and donate $1 to the Patreon. No way it's branded. Power to the gamer. Rated E for everyone. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy, No Way It's Brandon, coming at you guys again with another video for today. How are you guys doing, man? Today we're going to be going over some stuff that I think is going to be very beneficial to you guys. I'm talking about tips and just some general knowledge that I think is pretty crucial for those of you guys that especially just got Riders Republic, or for some of you guys that have just picked up the new BMX career. A lot of you guys might know about this stuff already, but hey, you never know. There are plenty of new players jumping into Riders Republic, and hopefully, whether you are a seasoned player or a new player, there is something here for you to learn, to check out, because you never know what people know and what people don't know. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and go over is I got a couple questions that were pertaining to some of the new sponsor contracts that came with the new sponsors for Riders Republic BMX Season 4. I'm talking about the Vans, Call, We the People sponsors, right? So with these sponsors came a few new contracts. And one of them, for example, says, with BMX, perform a trick with at least 3 grabs. Now, I think that this one was worded quite strangely because when you do tricks with BMX in this game, you don't do grabs. There isn't anything called a grab. So I think Ubisoft probably reused some of the same language taken from the snow sports, because you can do grabs in Riders Republic, but only with the snowboard and skis, right? But this even threw me off because I was like, wait, how do you do grabs? You can't do a grab. There is nothing called a grab when it comes to BMX. So this is how I do it, okay? So for this specific sponsor contract, I pretty much just go to Red Bull Line Catcher, and then I take off on the first jump. And then what I do is I pull down on both triggers and then hit my stick to the left, and then hit the stick up, and then hit the stick right. So you're pretty much just hitting the same button combinations, the same button pushes that you would be pushing to do grabs for snow. Now, as for the BMX, perform a grind combo with at least 3 pipe transfers. Now, I wasted quite a bit of time with this one because literally, I thought that I had to carry a pretty crazy combo by finding 3 consecutive pipe transfers and then maintaining that combo by performing a manual in between. And then after hitting 3 of those pipe transfers, I still maintain a manual, and then I gotta hurry up and go find a grind, or just a place where I can perform a grind, and then hit the grind combo. You do not have to do this, and I spent a lot of time doing this, and I even found a spot. In Area 52 where I figured it would be perfect to get this contract done, but for me at least, it just required way too much effort to do this, and I'm like, good lord, they kind of added a tough one in here. But I had figured out that if you go to Sequoia and you go to the Abyss Arena, or the Abyss Tricks Battle Playground, and then you go to this rail over here at the Snake, you can just simply equip your BMX bike, and then I prefer the one with the big wheels and that kind of spiky tread, but I think any should do. All you gotta do is just hit the rail and then maybe hit like a good feeble or 2, and then just ride all the way through, and then you should have that specific contract complete. I'm really not exactly sure how that counts as a grind combo with at least 3 pipe transfers, but hey, I'll take what I can get. If it's a bug or a glitch in the system, hey, hopefully Ubi doesn't patch it, but this was by far the easiest way for me to complete this specific contract. So anytime you get this contract, you can do exactly what I did here. Now, here is something very important that you guys have to know when it comes to the other sponsors in this game. Now, with the addition of BMX, as we all know, BMX is another bicycle, it's another type of bike, but according to Riders Republic, it is not a bike. Why do I say that? I noticed that when you have other sponsors such as Trek, for example, one contract might say, finish in top 3 in bike events, or complete bike tricks events. But when you go and play any BMX trick events. It can be normal ones, big or boss BMX events. Those BMX events do not earn you progress toward other bike sponsors or other bike sponsor contracts. I know that sounds pretty strange, pretty ridiculous, pretty arbitrary, but as of right now, that is how this game works, and it does not recognize BMX as a proper sport for you to earn progress for these other bike contracts. The only other contracts that do work with the new BMX sport are contracts that say to simply earn a certain amount of points without specifying any sort of sport, or just simply earning stars. So pretty much anything that does not specify a sport, those should work with BMX. If you ever see anything that says complete X with a bike, BMX will not work for that. So just in case you guys were trying to figure it out, or you were wasting your time with it, waste your time no longer. Just go back to playing downhill events and freestyle events to get those contracts completed. But just as I said, as of right now, that is still the case, but you never know. Ubisoft may change that in the future, but I figured that was something very important that I should share with you guys, because I get it. A lot of you guys are new. Not everyone knows exactly what is going on and what is exactly going to earn you progress through these sponsor contracts. One last piece of advice that I want to give you guys when it comes to BMX and Riders Republic. This is similar advice that I have given in videos in recent history, in videos past. But if you guys are looking to get a lot better in BMX when it comes to just multiplayer, or just earning progress or making significant progress through your BMX careers, you guys have to learn how to play manual. Now, the reason that I am putting a pretty big emphasis on manual is because generally, when you use manual controls, you have much more control over your player. And that's really important because if you're playing multiplayer or just single player events, you want to be able to get as many points possible. Now, when you're playing on auto landing, the auto controls are limiting your player to a certain amount of rotations so that way you can land almost perfectly, if not perfectly. Now granted, the drawback to playing on manual controls is that obviously you can over-rotate, under-rotate, you can fall. Now, the big benefit is that when you are playing on manual controls, you can add as many rotations as you can fit into your tricks. And some of you guys may or may not have seen me play some BMX 1v1s, and as you guys saw, I was going crazy with the rotations, and that is going to help you win matches, win games, get major progress for your BMX careers, to help you earn some more elite BMX bikes. So be sure to definitely consider and just practice using manual. But anyway guys, that is going to have to do it for this one. Hopefully these tips, just this overall knowledge when it comes to BMX, helped you guys out. And look at, man, I get it again. A lot of you guys happen to be new, or maybe some of you guys just wanted some help with certain things when it came to some of the sponsors for BMX, how to complete certain things. Always happy to help you guys out, and if you can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that would be absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. And as usual, I will see you in the next one, and cue the outro.